Hello, everyone. Welcome to the lesson. Let's see who logs on. Or I should say, welcome to the focus, not to the lesson. Just waiting to see who logs on. Hi, Giovanni. Welcome to the lesson. Giovanni, yes? Or Chenbo? Or Yang? We're just waiting to see who else logs on, okay? If you just give us a few seconds, let's see if anyone else comes online. Giovanni, okay. Welcome to the lesson. Maybe it will just be you and me this afternoon. So anyway, let's start. And if someone else comes on, they can say hello. In our lesson today, we're going to talk about preferences. Yeah, we're going to talk about phrases for preferences to show what you like more and what you like less. We're going to use the comparative and the superlative. Giovanni, have you already studied the comparative and the superlative? Is this familiar for you or not? And then we're going to talk about making plans. What do you say, Giovanni? Have you already studied the comparative and the superlative, or is this new for you? So here we have a list of different things that you can like. We can share our opinion about what is the best food, the best activity, the best music, the best film, the best sport. Hi, Christina. Hi, Elena. Welcome. We're going to share our opinion about these different things. In your opinion, Giovanni, what is the best food? Christina, what do you think the best activity is? And Elena, maybe you can tell us about the best film or the best genre of film. For me, the best music is rock music. Do you agree? Hi, Lucrezia. Welcome. Lucrezia, can you tell the group what the best sport is for you? In your opinion, what is the best sport? So Giovanni, what's the best food in your opinion? Hi, Daniele. Thank you for reminding me. How are you this afternoon? Are you crazy, Giovanni? You're the first person that tells me that the best food is vegetable. Are you serious? I love vegetable. For Elena, the best sport is Pilates. And for Lucrezia, the best sport is ski. Ranieri, in your opinion, what is the best music? The best food is pizza, Elena? How Italian of you. Christina, what's the best activity? What do you think is the best activity? The most fun thing to do? I thought that, Ranieri, you were a fan of rock. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. Ranieri, am I correct? I think I remember you like alternative rock. Is that correct? Andrea, can you tell us? Ranieri says that the best food is spaghetti and pizza. Do you agree with Ranieri or not? Personally, I love rice and vegetables, but pasta is very good. What about, in your opinion, guys, what do you think is the best animal? That's a difficult question. It doesn't have to be the best pet. It can just be the best animal or the most beautiful animal. What do you think is the most beautiful animal? Personally, I think that antelopes are very beautiful, very elegant. Daniele, the best sport is football. Really? Christina, the best activity for you is playing volleyball. You like volleyball. My husband likes volleyball too. Anyone else? For me, the best activity is reading. That is my favorite activity. What is your favorite activity? Interesting, Andrea. You say the most beautiful animal is the pink flamingo. Definitely a fascinating color. I'm always surprised when nature creates such colorful animals. Hi, Terence. Welcome to the lesson. How are you today? Terence, can you tell us what the best food is for you? Ranieri likes cats. They are indeed very beautiful and elegant. And I also agree with Elena that the most beautiful animal is the horse. There is something very strong and powerful about a horse, but also very elegant. Terence likes pizza. I think the majority of you like pizza, one of your favorite foods. No delicious Chinese food. The Chinese have amazing food too. Hi, Eric. Welcome. Okay, this is a tricky question. What is your favorite book? Do you have a favorite book or not? Do you like reading or not really? What's your favorite book, guys? Or what's your favorite, maybe your favorite genre of books? Like what style of books do you like? Do you like science fiction? Do you like historical books? Do you like biographies? Do you like romance? Do you like fantasy books? Or are you not fans of reading? Lucrezia says the most beautiful animal is the penguin. Penguins are also very cute. You understand the word cute? Fantasy, Eric. Yes, I love fantasy too. I think animals are sweet and they look so warm and fuzzy. Fuzzy? Do you know the word fuzzy? That's a difficult word to explain, fuzzy. It's something soft and warm, fuzzy, like my sweater is a bit fuzzy. Terence, you said my favorite book is, and you never finished. Horror. Yeah, I don't read a lot of horror. I read sometimes Stephen King, but that's it. Andrea likes fantasy and science fiction. Yes, kind of, but Peloso can also be hairy. But yes, this kind of idea of maybe if you think of a little chick, the baby of the chicken, they're all fuzzy, they're soft and with, like a, it's not a very good explanation. Hi, Luana. Welcome. Welcome to the lesson. Luana, can you tell us what your favorite activity is? What is your favorite activity? What do you like to do the most? While Luana thinks about her answer, I will go to the next page. In this part, we have to talk. Reading. Me too, Luana. That's my favorite activity. I love reading. It's the best. So, talk with your, okay, this is going to be difficult. Talk with your partner about activities you enjoy and how often you do them. Give your partner advice for each activity. For example, here they say, I go to the museum every week. The best museum is the National Museum of Art because blah, blah, blah. You should go because blah, blah, blah. Terence is a fan of cats. His favorite animal is the cat. I think between a cat and a dog, I would choose a dog. But I agree that cats are much more elegant and independent. So let's talk about some of your favorite activities and why and how often do you do them. I will start. My favorite activity is reading. And I probably, if I can, I read every day. Sometimes I don't read. It's rare. Usually I read a lot. I love reading because I can travel with a book. I can be comfortable in my bed or on the sofa, but with my mind, I am traveling to another place, to another time, and I can go somewhere else. So this is my favorite activity. I think, Christina, you said your favorite activity is volleyball. Can you tell us why it's your favorite activity and how? Okay, now I imagine it's difficult to play volleyball, but how often did you play volleyball before? Luana, you always read too. How often do you read? Every day? And then, Ranieri, why do you love rock music? And what rock music would you recommend, for example? So everyone, can you give me a little example about something that you love? It could be your favorite activity, your favorite music, whatever you want, and tell me why you like it and how often you do it, okay? Okay, Terence, tell me about swimming. How often, okay, now, no, but how often did you go swimming? Did you go once a week or once a month? Did you go in the summer? Francesca, for example, reads, sorry, Francesca, Luana reads every day. Ranieri says that when you were young, you listened to rock music, Ranieri. So now you You like to listen to this music because you remember when you were young, or maybe when you were young, there was very good music, very good rock music. Eric, you love swimming too? How often did you go swimming before the crisis, before the problems? Andrea, what's your favorite activity and how often do you do it? Lucrezia, have you told me about your favorite activity? Also, Lucrezia and Cristina, if you want to tell me what you like and how often you do it. Ah, okay. So Terence would go twice a week, would go swimming twice a week, and Eric went 3 times a week. Francesca is a swimmer, but in the summer. In the summer, she swims every day. Is it true, Eric? You've won 10 medals, 10 swimming medals? Wow, that's a lot. Gold, silver, or bronze? Lucrezia loves doing puzzles. I love doing puzzles too. I have a puzzle waiting for me, but I haven't started yet. What kind of puzzles do you like? Well, are you surprised, Terence, that Eric has 10 medals? I'm impressed. Everyone is a swimmer in this lesson. Also, Andrea goes swimming 3 times a week. Cristina plays volleyball at the weekend with her friend. Nice. Cristina, do you also play beach volleyball or only volleyball? Yeah, 10 medals is impressive. I agree. Has everyone told me something about their favorite activities? 3 gold, 1 silver, 6 bronze. Congratulations. So you don't play volleyball, Christina. I guess on the beach, it's very different from playing indoors. So we have a lot of good swimmers. Elena, don't you go swimming too? If I remember correctly, you like swimming. Ah, Lucrezia likes puzzles about nature and cities. I also like puzzles about inspired from a painting. So artistic puzzles. But not too, I like 1,000 pieces or 1,500 pieces. How big are your puzzles, Lucrezia? How many pieces? So let's continue with, you do aqua fitness, Elena. Okay, I remember you went to the pool, but I didn't remember why. I thought it was just to go swimming. I've never tried aqua fitness, aqua gym. I have to try it one day. It looks very intense, quite difficult. Okay, guys, let me just change the window. I have to share another window with you. 1 second. Where is it? Have I lost it? Okay. Sorry, guys, 1 second. I have to share. Okay, almost done. Can you see it? It's a dialogue between Louis and Rose and Kat, where they talk about their hobbies. Oh my God, Lucrezia, you do 3,000 piece puzzles? I don't think I've ever done 3,000 pieces. This is a very big challenge. My next objective will be to do 3,000 pieces. Reading is an easy hobby. Yes, it's true. This is why I like it. Okay, guys, let's read this dialogue between Louis, Rose, and Kat. Louis says, "Okay, then. So, what shall we do after dinner? What's on about?" Oh, sorry, guys, this is a bit small for me to read. I'm just going to go to the bigger page. 1 second. Better. Okay, then. So, what shall we do after dinner? What's on at about 8 o'clock, Rose? Well, there's a classical music concert in the castle, or else an open air movie. What would you prefer to do, Kat? I'm not sure. What kind of film is it? It's an Indian film, Bollywood style, with loads of songs and dancing. This one's a romantic comedy. I don't fancy that. I'd prefer to go to the classical concert. What about you, Louis? I think I'd rather see the film. I'm not that keen on the concert. I don't really like classical music. What about you, Rose? What would you rather do? Well, to be honest, I don't mind. I like all music. The movie sounds good because I've never seen a Bollywood film before, and the dancing's brilliant. But the concert sounds good too because it's in the castle, and I think that'll be lovely. A really good atmosphere for the music. Sorry, guys, I have to scroll. It's inside the castle. Yes, in the main hall. Are you more interested now? Yes, I am. Maybe it would be better if we saw the concert. We haven't been to the castle yet, and I'd love to see it at night. Great, let's go to the concert then. I'll scroll back to the top. Okay, I don't think I can put the two. So guys, I have to switch again. Do you think you will remember this dialogue if I ask you questions about it? Or would you prefer if I read it a second time? What do you think, guys? Can you quickly tell me, would you like me to read it a second time or will you remember? Because now we have some questions about this text. Hello, everyone? No, I don't need to read it again, or yes, I should read it again. Or no, you can't remember what this dialogue is about. Okay, you remember, Terence? So I will trust Terence. I will ask you directly the questions. If you don't remember or you don't understand, we can go back and I will read again. So let me switch the screen one more time, change the tab, and here we go. So we've read the conversation between Louis, Kat, and Rose. Who has these opinions? So one person says that he or she doesn't like Bollywood movies. Who doesn't like Bollywood movies? Do you remember in the dialogue who didn't like Bollywood movies? She. Do you remember her name? They were two girls, Kat and Rose, and one boy, Louis. Which girl didn't like Bollywood films? Luana says Kat. Correct. Well done, Luana. Number 2, he or she doesn't like classical music. Who doesn't like classical music? Who doesn't like classical music? Do you guys remember? You're right, Terence. Lewis, doesn't like classical music. Then number 3. Who wants to see the film? Out of the 3 characters, Lewis, Kat, and Rose, who wants to see the film? Yes, correct, Elena. Luis doesn't like classical music. Kat doesn't like Bollywood movies, but who wants to see the film? Her, yes, but which girl? Kat or Rose? Huh. So Rose is happy to do both. She's happy to go to the cinema and she's happy to go listen to classical music. Maybe Lewis is more interested to watch the film. It's not very clear. So number 4, who likes all kinds of music? Who likes all kinds of music? Yes. Rose has no problem with any type of music. 5, who thinks the castle will be a good atmosphere for the concert? Who thinks the castle will be a good atmosphere for the concert? Rania, you think Rose thinks it will be a good atmosphere for the concert? Or Lewis? What do you think, guys? I can go back to the text quickly. We can check. Okay, 1 second. Let's just switch. And we can go back to the text and we can check ourselves. Okay. So who wants to see the Bollywood film? Well, Luis says, I think I'd rather see the film. I'm not that keen on the concert. I don't like classical music. Okay. Rose says, I like all music. The movie is a good idea. The concert is also good because it's in the castle. And I think that will be lovely. A really good atmosphere for the music. So you guys are right. Sorry, I'll switch again. It's definitely Rose that thinks it's a good idea. And then Lewis agrees afterwards. He says, okay, if it's in the castle, then maybe he's interested to see the concert, to listen to the concert. Okay, I'm switching again. Back to our lesson. Who wants to visit the castle after dark? Who wants to visit the castle after dark? Who wants to visit the castle after dark? Yes, Terence, Lewis, wants to visit the castle after dark. He hasn't been to the castle and he's interested to see the castle by night. Number 7, who decides that they should go to the concert? Who decides that they should go to the concert? Yes. Luis definitely wants to visit the castle after dark. Is he also the one that decides that they should go to the concert? Who decides that they should go to the concert? It's difficult to remember if you read it only once. Terence, you say Rose. Do you agree with Terence? Yes? I think he's right. But you see, I've already forgotten. My memory is very bad. I'm getting old. Okay, guys, let's continue with the next slide. And we get the answers. So, Kat doesn't like Bollywood movies. Luis doesn't like classical music. Luis and Rose want to see the film. Rose likes all kinds of music. Rose thinks the castle will be a good atmosphere for the concert. Luis wants to see the castle after dark. And Kat, Luis, and Rose decide to go to the concert. So to talk about preference, when we talk about the things that we like more, we have different options, different expressions that we can use. In this dialogue, there were many expressions to show preference. Let's see if you remember them. We have to fill in the gaps. Number one, what would you to do? What would you something to do? We have better, prefer, like, fancy, rather, keen, would, and mind. In your opinion, guys, which expression do you think is correct for this gap? What shall I put? What would you prefer to do? Yes, good idea. I think that is the correct option. Next one, I don't that. I don't what? I don't that. Sometimes there's more than one option. You can put more than one word. I don't. I think maybe there are 3 options. So yes, you can say, I don't like that. Or you can say another expression, I don't. What other possibilities? Good, Luana. Lucrezia. I don't mind. Sorry, I don't mind that. It's like, it's okay. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind that. It's not bad. This is a possibility. I don't prefer that is a bit strange. But we can use I don't fancy that. To fancy something is to like something. I don't fancy going to the cinema. I think British people use fancy more than Americans. Oh, I don't fancy it. You can also fancy someone. I fancy that boy. I fancy that man. I like him. I have a crush on him. Let's see what they say. I don't fancy that. I'm not really interested. I don't like that. Number 3, I'd to go to the classical concert. I'd to go to the classical concert. I'd prefer, Christina says, or is this from before? I don't remember. We have prefer 2 times. We can use it twice. I'd like to go to the classical concert. Like is correct. We can also say I'd prefer, yes, Ranieri, I'd prefer to go to the classical concert. I'd like is just your opinion. I'd prefer is you're showing preference. Yeah. One option is better than the other. I'd prefer to go to the classical concert. I'd see the film. I'd see the film. What can I put? We have more than one option, I think, but maybe one is better. Some options are not possible. So, Terence, what's the answer? I'd what? See the film? What do I put in this gap in number 4? I'd like. Like is not possible because you have to have either the ing form, I'd like. No, sorry. You would have to have the infinitive. I'd like to see the film. And here there is no to. So like is not possible. Another option. What option do I have? I'd rather. Yes, it's like I would prefer. I'd rather see the film. For me, it's a better option to see the film. Then, number 5, I'm not that on the concert. I'm not that. I'm not that what on the concert? Yes, Ranieri, I'm not that keen on the concert. When you're not keen, you're not really interested, you're not really, I'm not that keen. If you say, obviously, in the positive, I'm keen on going to the cinema, means that you're interested. But there, it's negative. Number 6, what you rather do? What do I put there? I'm not that. Sorry. What you rather do? What shall I put there? What space you rather do? Yes, Lucrezia, what would you rather do? What would you prefer to do? What would you rather do? Number 7, well, to be honest, I don't. To be honest, it's difficult to find an emoji for wood, Terence. Yes. Well, to be honest, I don't. I don't mind. Very good, Lucrezia. I don't mind. It's okay, no problem. I don't have a preference. I don't mind. We can go to the cinema, we can go to the theater. It's fine. It's no problem. So, for example, I can say, oh, what film do you want to watch tonight? Oh, I don't mind. You choose. Number 8, it would be space if we saw the concert. It would be our options are becoming less and less. We are down to the last options. It would be better. Yes, Eric. Yes, it would be better if we saw the concert. Yeah? And finally, number 9, I'd to see it at night. It would be better if we saw the concert. And then I'd, what's the last option left? So with the I would, we have I would rather, I would prefer. There are 2 options we would. Then in negative, you could say I wouldn't mind. You could say I would mind if you don't like the idea. For the last one, I'd prefer. I'd prefer to see it at night, but it's also possible to say I'd like to see it at night. Both are correct. Yeah? I think prefer we used 2 times already, so we have to use like. But I accept both. I'd rather, after rather, be careful, guys. I'd rather to see, no. I'd rather see. So it's very important. I know this is difficult to learn the expression and to know if you have the infinitive after the expression, if you have just the verb like see, or without the to, or if you have the gerund, the ing form. Sorry, I don't have any light anymore. So these expressions, you have to learn how to do them, how to remember them. Yeah, you have to practice. Okay, I know it's not easy. So here we're going to try to understand what these phrases mean. We have 3 options. You like one thing more than another thing. You really like something. Or option number 3, you don't have a strong opinion. Like, it's okay, no problem. Okay. So the first one, prefer to. What does it correspond to? You like one thing more than another, you really like something, or you don't have an opinion, a strong opinion about it. Where should I put prefer to? What do you think, guys? Yes, column number 1, something that you like more than others. Yeah, very good. Oh, okay, they gave us all the options. Oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? Sorry, guys, I clicked on too many things at the same time. 1 second, I'm sorry. I didn't think they were going to show us all the options. If you have a good memory, you can remember. So what expressions say that you like something more than other things? Prefer to. What other options are there? Prefer to goes in the first column. There are other expressions that go in the first column. What goes in the first column? I know, guys, I'm so sorry. I clicked on too many buttons and it made a mess. So let's do it column by column. Let's focus only on the first column. You like one thing more than another, okay? What expressions can we use for the first column? Prefer to, yes. What else? What else shows that you prefer something? Anyone else? Hello? So prefer to? Fancy? No. Fancy goes in column number 2, as Ranieri said. Would rather. Would rather, does it show that you like something more than another? What does it mean? I would rather, for example, I would rather go to the cinema than to the theater. Does this show preference? Ha. Keen on means that you like something. I'm keen on swimming. I'm keen on, yes, thank you, Ranieri. You like something, yeah? But it doesn't show that you prefer one thing to another thing. It just shows that you like that thing. Okay, does it make sense, guys? So here are the expressions that show preference. I prefer to, be careful, plus infinitive. I prefer to eat than to drink. Yeah? Would rather, I would rather go to the cinema than go to the theater. We have also the infinitive. It would be better if, plus past simple. It would be better if we went to the cinema. It would be better if we did the lesson tomorrow. It would be better if you called your mom. Yeah? So far, so good. Yes. Well done, Andrea. I jumped the gun. I went faster. Then we have expressions that show only that you like something. They don't show a preference between two things. They just want to show that you like it. What should I put in that category? What shows that you like someone or like something? Any ideas? The word fancy means that you like something. As we said with Lucrezia, to be keen on something also shows that you like something. Fancy, yeah. And what about would like to? I would like to go to the cinema. Does that show that you really like something? Yes. So here are our options. Fancy plus a noun. For example, you can say, I fancy Thomas. I fancy swimming. Or a gerund. I fancy going to the cinema. Keen on is the same as fancy. I'm keen on Thomas. I'm keen on going to the cinema. But with would like to, we have to put the infinitive. I would like to go to the cinema. It's very important what comes after the expression, guys. Then we have the final option that is not a strong opinion, which is I don't mind. Fancy can also be an adjective, Terence. You're right. Fancy is like expensive, a bit like a fancy house or a fancy dinner. Like, for example, you're going on a date with your girlfriend and you say, I'm taking her to a fancy restaurant. So it's like another word for expensive or classy, kind of expensive. But in this case, it's a verb. I fancy eating a pizza. Yeah. Fancy is not an adjective. This is a little bit difficult. Okay, guys, so I strongly recommend that you study the expressions and what comes after the expression, infinitive, gerund, noun, etc. Okay, let us continue. So we have to compare or to say what we prefer. We already started a bit at the beginning of the lesson between cats and dogs. What is your preference? Do you prefer cats or dogs? If possible, you can use the expressions that we've studied. For example, I fancy dogs because they're friendly. I would rather have a dog than a cat because I can go outside of my house with a dog. Okay, guys? What are your tastes? Terence, tell me about cats or dogs. Lucrezia, tell me about eating at home or eating in a restaurant. Ranieri, tell me about horror films or comedies. Andrea, tell me about your preference, a house or a flat. Then who else do I have that I'm missing? Christina, what's your preference, foreign food or Italian food? Eric, do you prefer traveling by plane or driving? Checking that I have everyone. Elena, do you prefer the summer or the winter? And Luana, if you're still there, do you prefer the mountains or the sea? Eric, no what? Nothing. Ranieri, I prefer more. You prefer horror films to comedies? Yeah. Wow, I think I prefer comedies to horror films. I'm very scared. I'm a chicken. I'm scared to watch horror films. So what about other people? Can you make some examples? Come on, guys. You can choose whatever you want to talk about. Christina prefers Italian food to foreign food. Okay. But I think Italian food is delicious. But I also like Thai food. I love Indian food. I like exotic food. Anyone else wants to compare some activities that they like? Well, usually I'm quite happy eating at home because I'm very lucky. My husband is a good chef, so he makes delicious food. But now I've been eating at home for a long time, so I wouldn't mind eating in a restaurant. If I could choose, I think I would rather live in a house than a flat because if I have a house, then maybe I also have a garden. Lucrezia. Hmm. You say it depends on the situation. Sometimes I prefer to go in a restaurant for a special dinner, so for a birthday or some other celebration, and to wear something beautiful. Yes, it's nice every now and again to make an effort to get dressed up and to go out for a nice meal. But I agree, I think it's better to go for special occasions, not just all the time. Also, because maybe you can appreciate the moment more. Mm. But yeah, I don't think restaurants are what I miss at the moment. It's a difficult question. Do you prefer the mountains or the sea? Andrea, you say, I'd rather have a house than an apartment to be more independent. Yeah, it's true that if you live in a flat, you probably have neighbors that make noise. Maybe you have also um, less outdoor space. Um, yeah, I agree with Andrea. If possible, I'd rather have a house. Mountains or the sea? What are your preferences? Do you prefer the mountain or the sea? I love both, to be honest. Um, hmm, I don't know which one I would choose. Maybe the mountains because there are less people. So, guys, before we finish the lesson, I want to give you some ideas of some entertaining activities you can do from home. And you can tell me what you would rather do or what you would fancy doing. Yeah? Let's see. Okay, guys, here we go. These are all ideas. If you are bored at home and you don't know what to do, you can entertain yourself and your family with, for example, a costume night. This is one idea. You can decorate. Another option is to have an indoor picnic. Yeah, you can have a picnic on the floor inside your house and feel like you are outside. You could have a Christmas party in the summer with Christmas food. Okay, this one I skip. Film a newscast. At the moment, it's not the best idea. You can have an indoor scavenger hunt. Guys, do you know what a scavenger hunt is? Ranieri, you also like to have a holiday in the mountains. So guys, what is a scavenger hunt? Oh, I did write it. Scavenger, I wrote it incorrectly. A scavenger, a scavenger hunt. What could it be? I don't know if the picture helps to understand. A scavenger hunt is basically like a treasure hunt where you can hide something in the house. It could be chocolates, it could be something interesting, a treasure map, and you have to find it in the house. So this could be a fun thing to do at home to entertain yourself. You see the little boy has a basket and is looking for something. For the ladies or for the guys, you can learn to do some nail art. You can plant things in your house in a little pot. You can plant seedlings. Seedlings are little seeds. I mean, these days we have to watch a lot of films, so you can host or you can organize a themed movie night. So it could be a horror movie night. It could be an action movie night. And you could prepare the sofa and the pillows, and you could make popcorn to make it more entertaining. Of course, you can play games if you want. So let me send you a link to this website so that I can inspire you to find entertaining activities that you can do from home. Dun, dun, dun. And you can also try to understand the vocabulary. Oops. Here we go. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Enjoy your afternoon, enjoy your evening, and let me remind you that you have another focus tomorrow at 5:30 and another one on Friday again at 5:30. So I shall see you, actually, teacher tomorrow, and I am the teacher after tomorrow. So hopefully I will see you soon. Bye-bye.